Okay, listen, before you view this video, if you people love Kick-Ass, the movie, then leave. Seriously, leave. Okay, today on This Movie Sucks, it's going to be Kick-Ass. Yes, this is Derek Joshua, okay? But, let me just explain something to you here, alright? When Kick-Ass came out, it got all this hype. You know, one of the best superhero movies ever made. But, for me, yeah, that's right. Me and my friends seen it, and we was both disappointed. Thumbs down to this movie. Now, yes, I know because of the hype, I thought this was going to be a very good movie, but unfortunately, no. Okay, this was one of the worst superhero movies ever made. I don't consider it a superhero movie. It was more like a parody movie, to be honest with you. It was more like it played out like a parody movie. It didn't even feel like a superhero movie. Okay, so if you don't know, the movie is about this kid wanting to be a superhero, and of course he calls himself Kick-Ass. Okay, and then one day people get robbed at the store, and then he thinks that he could fight them. When of course that he gets his ass kicked and gets stabbed, and of course this and that, whatever. I don't need to explain the whole movie. You already know if you've seen it. But pretty fucking god awful movie. Pretty fucking terrible movie. I don't know. Maybe this was trying to be like, like Batman '89 or one of those films. It was trying to compete with one of those films, but it failed miserably, to believe it or not. It failed miserably. And the movie, um, everything was just crappy about the movie. Not gonna lie. You know, um, Too much lightness in the movie. It was too bright in the movie. When you're watching this movie, it can give you seizures and can make you blind. So just be careful from that. Because there's too many colors popping up into the movie. you know, greens, yellows, reds, purples, this and that, whatever. Okay, and also it was trying to be like Watchmen, one of the worst movies ever made in cinema. And, Kick Ass is next to it. Also, the fact that the lettering was also similar to the Watchmen. Kick Ass, Watchmen, they was both in yellow. The titles. Yeah, wow. So this kind of the way this movie was trying to rip off a garbage movie. Pretty nice movie. Pretty nice that you was trying to rip off another movie. Seriously, but yeah. The direction of the movie pretty fucking terrible. Lame excuse of bad guys, lame excuse of a villain. McLovin out of all people. And I have respect for, the guy that plays McLovin and Superbad, okay? But in this movie, come on, his acting is just terrible in this movie. Seriously, his acting is just terrible in this movie. My God. You know, I mean, hell, I would rather watch Night of a Thousand Cats. That movie's god awful. But yet for me it would be better than Kick Ass, because to me this is a disgrace to superhero movies. My God, this is just a disgrace. I wouldn't want to put it in the same category. Okay, I wouldn't want to put it in the same category as superhero movies. No, for me this is just like okay. Whoever directed the movie, they're gonna get knocked the fuck out. They're gonna get knocked the fuck out, knocked the fuck out, knocked the fuck out, knocked the fuck out. You get the point, okay? Seriously. But that's how mad this movie gets me. And me after me and my friend was watching the movie, of course there was these guys in uh, suits. They looked at like some kind of special security if anybody was gonna do violence in the lobby of the theater, but no. And mainly me and my friend was pissed off about that. We were like, why the fuck was these security guards out here thinking that we was gonna do violent domestic shit in the lobby just after seeing Kick Ass? Like they were looking at us real weird. Maybe they was with the CIA or something. I really don't fucking know. But other than that, this movie was fucking terrible. Believe me, this movie was fucking terrible, god awful, piece of shit, cow vomit, you know, cow shit and cow pee, basically. Okay, yeah, but for me, look, there's much better superhero movies out there. I'll count on my fingers if I have to. Okay. There is Batman 89. Okay, there is the original Punisher with Dolph Lundgren. There is Daredevil. There is Elektra. There is um you know let me see. Yeah. There is Incredible Hulk. There is the Captain America, the first Avenger. Let's see, what else was there? There is the first Iron Man movie. Let's see what else. There is Blade. Okay. There is the four original Superman movies. Let's see. Um, I guess you could say the original X-Men movies, and basically that's it. That's it because 10 superhero movies are better than this piece of shit. Believe me. Okay, this is a fail of attempt. You know, for the whole movie, it gets knocked the fuck out. Seriously, it gets knocked the fuck out, knocked the fuck out, knocked the fuck out, knocked the fuck out, knocked the fuck out by me, of course. And this movie made me realize, okay, I need to be careful of, which movies I go to see in the movie theaters and hoping that they're not god awful. So, yeah, I'm more careful now, and I, watch reviews for them and see if they're hyped and all that. Because if the movie's overhyped, I'm not gonna fucking see it. Guaranteed. But anyways, this was going on for too long. Peace.